feels like it's sort of this extraordinary universe saying, sit still for a little while. I mean, everyone I know in America is essentially confined to their homes. Everyone I'm in touch with, everyone's in their homes. And not going out, cooking in, being together, taking walks. And it feels like it's the universe saying, you've been running really fast a long time to reach somewhere. Have a seat. As offices close, as businesses kind of stop for a while, as amazingly people are making decisions about health over money. I mean, as companies are shutting down stores at extraordinary losses for health. And it's this, I see it as this global wake-up call of, yeah, health is more important than money. Did we forget that somewhere along the way? Well, if we did, now we all remember. And yeah, being at home with your loved ones, cooking in, dining in, living simply, not so bad. And I think it's a big wake-up call. I also think it's a huge wake-up call with regard to climate change. Look at how many people unnecessarily are getting in their cars and driving to work. When, look at that, lo and behold, they're just as capable of working from home via Zoom or Skype. And my only hope is that even as we heal from this virus, that a lot of companies are going to rethink the necessity, for example, of having 40 members of a board of trustees from all over the world physically show up at a meeting 4 times a year, for example. Well, couldn't those who are local show up and the others join in via video conferencing? If we're doing it now, I hope we'll keep doing it. And wow, how many of us are actually able to work from home? And wouldn't it be fantastic if we took these lessons about unnecessary travel? That business travel, gotta go to a meeting. Well, can't we do things 70%, 80%, if not 100% via Zoom? Via Skype? And I'm really hoping that a lot of these practices will actually stay, because we realize actually how not that inconvenient it is. If we could remove the anxiety of a life-threatening illness and simply see it as the inconvenience of being in our homes, how quickly people, I think, would realize quite manageable, much of it. And I'm hoping actually that a lot of that stays, and that people continue to think 100 times before going out to shop. You know, like in the same way that these days people are only going out to buy what's necessary. Well, I hope that people will keep wondering whether it's really necessary before they go out shopping next time. So I think it's going to give us some good lessons. It's a shame so many people have to suffer and die for us to wake up, but it's kind of a spiritual rule of life. I mean, we know, for example, how many of us are so grateful for our life every day as we are the day after someone we knew died, right? There's something about someone you know passing on that suddenly, boom, slaps us into, oh my God, I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for my loved ones. those little things, they don't matter. And then, of course, we forget. And then another person we know dies, and then we remember. And then we forget. And then we get a scare from the doctor. We think we have a terminal illness. Again, we remember. Then we overcome it, and again, we forget. So it really is, it's death and it's illness that makes us remember the preciousness of life. And I'm hoping that someday as a global family, we're able to be awake in our gratitude for life and in our appreciation of the sanctity for life, without that having to happen in the face of fear of death or in the face of death.